I am John Kessel, Director of Development for World Paravolley, as well as for USA Volleyball and with the FIVB. It's just really special being here this whole weekend, not just tonight, to see the impact of the induction on all the inductees, my organization included. Back in the '96 Paralympics, when I did produced the games in Atlanta, hardly anybody knew sitting volleyball, and now a lot of people play it, and this whole crowd knows that the third tallest human being in the world is a sitting volleyball player who's 8 foot 1 inch. And I really appreciate the great things that the board as a volunteer group have done on behalf of all the people around the world that play volleyball. And just thanks, because it's a pretty special thing that's happening here in Holyoke, and William G. Morgan would be proud. I'm getting to the end of my leadership role, I think. I've been coaching coaches for 40 years. I've been to every Olympics or Paralympics but 2 since 1984. And it's just a delight to see the way the sport has grown from what it was in beach, which wasn't even an Olympic sport. I've got pictures of my dad playing in 1948. I've got pictures of doubles, beach doubles, but now it's an Olympic sport. And the Paralympic side, it took World War II to start to see the sitting volleyball ability for the disabled to be able to play the game. But now again, it's a worldwide sport. We've got about 80 countries playing the sitting game. And my next project right now, I'm working on snow volleyball with the FIVB and USA Volleyball. Probably not too popular in the NORSECA nations, but except for Canada. But it's a game that can be played for a lifetime, and I think that's one of the things that a lot of people don't realize. The oldest national championships right now for my company, USA Volleyball, is 80 and over. And these high school kids think it sort of stops after high school or college. No, you're just beginning to have the friendships that you heard some of these inductees talk about. It was so cool to have, to have her inducted, Valentina, because she brought her setter. And that's pretty awesome to see that kind of stuff happening. Those are the lifetime friendships that volleyball does. My son plays professionally over in Berlin right now in the Bundesliga, and he's making friends all around the world. And it is a sport not only for a lifetime, but one that wherever you travel, if you say, I play volleyball, you'll find people that'll say, well, then come play with us. And that's not something that happens in every other sport. So, I've been lucky to be at USA Volleyball for 30 years, and I'm looking forward to retiring and working on a project called Bison Peak Lodge out in Colorado, and do it for vets and first responders. At the same time, I feel a lot of hope because I see the great talent. We went to a game today with George, coaching. What's going on there? Well, the level is so much higher than it was just 5-6 years ago, and that is everybody helping everybody be good at a higher level all around the world. And I don't know, it gives me a lot of great hope too. I came here in 1995 when we staged our Centennial US Open Championships in Holyoke, and at the airport hangars of some Air Force base around Springfield or something. And I went to see some high school, and it was like, this isn't volleyball, this is tennis, this is one hit, blah, 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 blah. And now you come here and you see not only is the Hall of Fame no longer like a little corner of a room, but an entire amazing building with all the structures and the whole field of view is volleyball. And the high school is much better being played too. And that's kind of cool. I think William G. Morgan would be really pleased and surprised to see what his game has begun, because a lot of people don't realize the net was 6'6" when he did it first. There was an air dribble line where you dribbled the ball as many times as you wanted to until you got in front of the air dribble line, and then you had to put it over. The court was 25 by 25, and now it's this incredibly powerful, high leaping. My son touches over 12 feet. Tons of guys in the volleyball world touch over 12 feet high. That's 2 feet above the rim, and that's the level of play that the sport has become. So for men and for women, if I were to say to anybody listening that wants to get better at volleyball, go play as much doubles as you can. Get the reps by touching every other ball, and whether you're on grass or sand or indoor, it doesn't really matter. The big thing that is a chance to learn by doing, and doubles is the way to get that chance to get better faster. But you can also play sitting volleyball. Over in Netherlands, they have 4,000 members of the sitting volleyball community. 3,500, they're not disabled. They're just playing on the floor with their friends that are disabled, sliding around, having a blast. So, the Hall of Fame has changed a lot, all for the better, and a lot of hard work by you guys at SpikeNet too to promote the thing the way it should be. So we appreciate it all.